storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wildcard weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Damn, I miss you, Justin. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seahawks.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. This is caught along the sideline. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And again, it's Darnold. Pass is cut at the 9. And he stopped as we get closer to our first quarter of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Catch made the right side by Nakua. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Set. Luke, 59.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. 1st and 10. Darnold. Right side. Shaheed's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. And motion the tight end over. Going on first. Here's Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
And bring the tight end left. Darnold looking to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
So far, this script, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kicked out by Quinion Mitchell. And the Rams take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okay. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at first down here.
Big 20.
Another run for Williams. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. This is back, Kyron Williams. And he has it down to the 8-yard line of the play.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Aaron first on the tackle.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. So if there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Darnold now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Darnold with it on third and short. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Sticking to the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On 2nd and 10 now. Darnold. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end up the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Almost the completion of the wrong team there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go, son.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. It's on the right hand for this 39-yarder. Myers' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Omaha, ready to move.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Lays out. What a catch. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good. Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Easy alert. Hey, 5-0. Double right.
Now Stafford again. He has room past the 25. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
On the play. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Don't try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
1st down, Seahawks.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
32! Zebra! Hurry!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10! And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set! Waiting!
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That's up and through for the point after.
Makes the score.
And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Seahawks 10.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Now Darnold off the play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10. Darnold. This is a heater going deep. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. And it stays a two-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down
Working quickly here.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Blue 60. Tonight.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
10 more yards. Complete to Nicole Hartman. 10 yards on the pickup.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches.
On the Seahawks 44-yard line.
Set.
Running right, it's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down from the 42.
Set. 32. 280. 22. Zebra.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Caught in the comeback route. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Pickup of 17. And the Rams have the first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60. Look at him.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Ernest Jones with the pick. 30. Gets the 10. They're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Mike McDonald with his eyes glued to this field. His offense lining up for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Young lady. Hey, son.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they try for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Seahawks 16. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Big 20. Up 180.
Now Stafford to throw. Gets this one to Blake Cora. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Stafford to throw again on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Drops this down. It's close. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
59! Easy, alert! Get him, get him! No, me.
Stafford throwing again. Just keeps connecting to the core. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Offensive line fast.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Stafford. Pass is caught at the 9. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push the lead up to 12.
28. Seahawks, 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. First and 10. Darnold finds him over the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
26 yards. First down, Seattle.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Send a tight end in motion. From the gun, Darnold. And the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
That wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Really short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. 180.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He has the first over the middle. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Got a 20! 10, 10. Monday. To the right. 22. 53. Ready.
3rd and long now for Stafford. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey! Lady!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Set! Lady!
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And a sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Hey, middle, set! 250! Pretty hot!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams go up by 19.
Rams 35, Seahawks 16.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Another gun. Here's Darnold. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on 4th. Connecting on the slant. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Monday.
On first down, here's Stafford. That's a bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Stafford from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on third and short? Running for the marker with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams have the first down.
Calm, cool, collective from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams, well, they could probably just run away and hide. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change